Good morning and welcome back. Well, I know usually on Tuesdays or midweek I'll start off my videos out at the Orange Circle, but I was driving in this morning and it was just hectic as all can be at 4 o'clock in the morning. And just thinking about things, I have a lot of time to think with my commute. With the recent events in the media, well, around the world, with former President Trump, soon to be possibly President Trump, and just the temperature of everything, and then getting off and driving down Chapman like I do and seeing all the people. It's kind of warm, so a lot of people with nowhere to go are out on the streets or on the bus benches, or they're just hanging out in the streets. I haven't been to the Cathedral in a while, and that's close enough to my work, and I'm early enough, and I don't think I really see it because I don't come out this way so much at nighttime, and at nighttime it's probably crazy. I thought it'd be good to just go look it over while it's all lit up. So if this is your sort of thing, if it's not, I totally understand, but if you want to see it and see some of the cool places they have here, it might be worth it. Who can't use a little more prayer? Let's go see it. Upon entering right off Chapman, well, this place is actually not this place, this area, the Cathedral of the Memorial Gardens, is actually closed right now. They'll open this up in a couple hours. This is the cemetery part. Very peaceful. Around here, there's a few old folks' homes. We'll make our way over to the cross. There's the cathedral beacon on top, flashing. But since there are a few old folks' homes around here, there's always people here just making their way. As you can see, the lady in her walker. Early in the morning, they come over here to possibly get in some steps, get in some prayer. Very peaceful and feels very safe. We'll start over here at this statue and part of the book of Job. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. Job 13:15, and when he has tried me, I shall come forth as gold. Job 23:10. That's right here in front of the fountains if you ever want to come and see it yourself. And like I was saying, where this truck's entering, that's Chapman. So if you come down Chapman right by UCI, that's the place. Well, this is a new statue I have not seen. This is kind of cool. Let the one who is without sin cast the first stone. And in here, I just was looking, it's a little walkway. You can see my shadow, hello. And water going through. Security guard was walking around just now and seemed all right. He didn't know much about the area, which I find kind of hard to believe since the guy probably has to walk it every night about 1,000 times. But yeah. Little fountain, bench if you want to take it in. But this is only one of the many that we're going to see. Not many. Okay, there's a few more. And right here. Wow, that's tall. You can actually pray in here as well. I've done a video if you ever want to see the inside. Well, I don't know if that's going to be open. We'll go check. But right now, this is not open. But we can take a look in. Can we? Not really. You can come in here and pray and light incense and all of that stuff. Walking up over here, the design here is very contemporary, which is kind of cool. And like I said, just around the grounds, there's just different statues. And passages around the way. But taking that in, wow. I almost missed this right off to the right of this statue. This is a cool little area. I forget what type of trees these are. It's almost like you're in the desert. Not a bad place for prayer, for sure. Got the different stones all the way laid out. You just want to come and spend some time. And like myself, early morning, you can be the only one here. Grab water if you choose. Maybe making a donation for those in need. All right, we're gonna head over to the old part. Now, in my video in the past, I let you guys know who started this, and it was Robert Schuller. He was a Iowa transplant from the 1950s, and he did it actually out of the back of his car around this area. This is the original church over here. When you drive by, this is what you see. The main cross right there and the bells and the stairway going up. Yes, that is a stairway back and forth all the way up, almost like an MC Etcher. But there's water all the way around here. Very modern, mid-century modern, that is. And we'll go look at that. You can see the security golf cart right there, and that guy just went in, so he has the whole place to himself right now. I gotta figure that guy's probably yelled some things in there just to check the acoustics on it. This gentleman's on his way to work. So we're at the 4th station. Forgive offenses. My phone's actually picking up really well in low light here. Coming home, the prodigal son, and my shadow. And directly behind me is God's Way to the Good Life with Moses and the 10 Commandments. There's a cat over there. Crystal Cathedral cat, the CCC. He's got his staff laying down. I like that. And the bells. I hope those go off while we're here. Very aesthetically pleasing. One more thing I'd like to point out from the area that I'm at that I didn't really say was that the burning bush is actually right there in front of the 10 Commandments. Making his rounds, his early morning rounds. That's the gift shop. It's kind of a cool view with the clouds in the background as it usually is out here in Orange. And this is the Tower of Hope. This was built in 1968. And walking on water over here. Focus. I think the low light's kind of messing with it. But as I was saying, here are those stairs that we saw from the other side. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's about 15 floors, it looks like, all the way to the top. And that's where the cross is at the very, very top. You get here early, you can take a lot of really, really cool photos, that's for sure. Maybe start your day off like I am, and it's quite peaceful. Now, in no time, this will be hustling and bustling. And right here, this area, actually, they rented out to UCI. That's the medical center. And the reason being is because they're right across the street. So this does fill up with parking over there. But you can still find, if you come in, this area is all left open for people who just want to visit. Now, this is great. Now, inside here, you can go, they have the chairs, and you can pray. And the one cool thing about this, it's almost like Palm Springs, where you have the inside and the outside. The architecture shows, you know, you have the water and the landscape and the full scale windows. The actual floor to ceiling windows. Yeah, and then these will turn on in a little bit. There's fountains going all the way through here, but this is all part of the original church with Robert Schuller. And when he started, he was just preaching, and people pull up out here in this dirt lot and listen to him and come and go as they please. This is a Catholic church, but all denominations are welcome. See inside here. Focus. Not gonna focus. Now, I just really like this view because you can see the old church with the new. just brings it into contrast as everybody starts showing up in the bus to take people over to UCI. I believe there's still one or two more statues that we can find here, but this place will get busy shortly, all day long. And I know that they do for the holidays. They also have things going on inside. You can find it on their website, I'm sure, Crystal Cathedral. Another interesting fact is we're only about 5 minutes from Disneyland, if you don't know. Oh, I tripped. We have made it to the 5th station. I'm just finding these randomly. I'm sure you could upload it on your phone. They got QR codes everywhere, but Hill was sick. The Christ Cathedral is currently closed. That's the main area, and it's really, really something to see inside. You can see the iron work done right there across the wall, or it looks like iron or copper work with the lamb. And even outside they have just a little bit more. The detail is amazing. That is really cool. There's Adam and Eve, the serpent, and the apple. I'm not sure which scene this is depicting, or it's been a while since I've read up. Shows the lamb. If anybody knows or this scene, please let me know. It's really something to be the only person out here right now. I mean, it's starting to get a little bit busier as I'm out here and they're setting up some things, but look at that. The original Crystal Cathedral, 1968. A lot of people have come here. A lot of people have prayed. And regardless if you're religious or not, I gotta say, with all that prayer, you get a feeling like it's a safe place. It's not a, you know, it feels like with all the evil going on, and I'm not gonna get on my soapbox or get too preachy, but with all the evil going on, it feels pretty good around here. Sure does. And right over here is the Cathedral Cultural Center. I gotta say, the architecture on here is definitely on point. They've made these grounds really something to be seen. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning now, and the sun is starting to come up. The fountains are turning on. And we were just on that side. Here we are on the back side. Now this piece is known as the Smiling Jesus. Shows him here with the children, and it's also the miracle of the loaves and fishes. You can see the fishes and loaves right there as they give thanks. He's smiling, he sure is, he's happy. And why not? It's another beautiful day. So I was walking back out to my vehicle and I saw this. I better get back to work, but I got time for one more. I believe this is where they do the baptizing. You can see inside here, they have the water, the holy water. And it says, what does that say? Baptize them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. It says that up around the ring there. And this is actually part of the Crystal Cathedral that would walk all the way in. Well, I think that's going to do it from the Crystal Cathedral. If you want to come down here and walk around, you can do it at any time. The sun is starting to come up. You can do it probably in 30 minutes if you want to walk. Just get some exercise, get the blood flowing, as they say. You can come out here and just, hey, throw down a prayer if you need to. It's not going to cost you anything, and definitely not going to hurt. And with that being said, from the Crystal Cathedral in Orange, Anaheim adjacent, I would say. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions about the Crystal Cathedral, want to know how to get here, any information, shoot me a question. Or maybe you want to see something else inside. I'll definitely be back. I'll be back when they have something going on. I don't know what the filming is like in there. I don't want to be disrespectful, obviously. So other than that, I appreciate you watching. People are starting to show up, and see you next time.